What's going on, y'all? It's your boy True to Jew, and this is Changing the Narrative. Right now, I'm in front of the Legends Exotic Candy Shop on 142nd and 8th Avenue, and I'm chilling with my man O.
Right.
You know, we chilling, man.
Regular day in the neighborhood, man.
Word, just regular day in the neighborhood, just chilling, vibing. I like coming to the block, doing a lot of my work and stuff like that, editing and stuff like that in my neighborhood. I like to be around the people, see what's going on, staying, in tune to, how the people, I guess view the world, social
Touch bases with
the community, that pretty much. Many people walk back and forth through here. Good people, all types of people. But right now, like I said, this is the beginning. This is this is the first episode of Changing the Narrative podcast. MFG, Mission from God, Changing the Narrative, a True to production. It's all a collaboration. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have all type of co-hosts, all types of, we're gonna talk about all types of things. But right now, we chilling, we vibing. We starting this whole journey to this podcast, in this podcast world. Tap into some conversations. Last night I went out for my homie DP birthday. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good.
I missed out on that.
Who's the person that does the hair on it?
Here?
Who's the natural hair stylist? Out of all this, y'all got like 50 friends and nobody got one tray that everybody can promote?
Nah, our homegirl Zena do
My homegirl, she don't do natural hair though.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Look, you gonna be on the first. Look, soundbite be on the first episode of my podcast. Yep, Miss Campbell. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss
Shout
Campbell.
out Miss Campbell. Yeah.
Like I said, good people walk by.
All
Good
day.
person walk by.
Yeah. This is our life, man. This is our life. This would go on. I always tell people I can't make this stuff up, but now I said, you know what? I'm gonna document it. I got the camera. I got this production. All right. We chilling, man. We catching the vibe. But yeah, last night I went out for my man Dan. My man Dan Price, I went out for his, my man DP went out for his birthday. It was a good time. I enjoyed myself. Me and a couple of my brothers, the good homies, we just all went out, enjoyed ourselves. Yo, that shit was a hell of a time. I ain't even gonna front. I need to go out. There's been a lot going on around here. We all been going through stuff between, typical life stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see my page. You'll see the type of stuff we, me and my friends go through, our trials and tribulations, I guess you could say. But, we all try to stay positive and with the things that we go through and experience on our daily basis. But we should be having some guest appearances from some of the good people. It's a lot of people I know, a couple people that do all types of things, and all types of entrepreneurs, all types of creatives.
How you doing, brother? Everything good?
Yeah, good.
That's fucked up what happened to Killer, man,
Yeah,
right?
word, it is.
That
It
shit's
definitely
crazy.
is.
We here today, go tomorrow, literally.
Yup, facts. So you gotta take care of yourself, stay healthy, yup, sister. All types of shit, though. Stay positive, just told y'all, every day shit happens, every day shit go on. This is 8th, baby. Welcome to 8th. Tour. Yo, what you know? We all try to stay positive, stay productive. Well, I do. I feel like we spend so much time doing so much negative, not even realizing it was always negative, but just, we just chasing that bag, trying to want different for our lives. But when you got, I guess your only form of examples of are either working a 9 to 5 or I would say, hustling. And hustling, you seeing cash on hand and all this other stuff and not realizing, it is consequences, but you don't realize that as a kid. You just go through what you go through. But now, you know, we older now. We trying to change the narrative. That's why I push the whole positivity so much now, because it's like spend so much time helping my homies, you know, doing negative. It's like, why not do positive now? Be productive, do good shit. You know, try to change the narrative for all my homies and all the other individuals around my way. You know, shit like that. You know. My man DP Price, he out here, he outside, popped up. I just told y'all I was out last night with my man DP. Birthday, I ain't gonna lie, we gonna show some clips and all that of that. You know, we gonna see that, show y'all that, and all that.
But sit with my man Drew for a second.
You can sit right there.
What's going on?
I'm chilling, bro. How you feeling today on this good Sunday?
Oh man, I'm blessed to be alive, man. Turning 36, chapter 36, man.
Chapter 36.
Had a good night last night. You know, my brothers, my family. We all was out there last night. Before I even went to the spot, I was out there with the homies. So, good night.
Hold on. Fire trucks and shit. But yeah, it was a good time last night. I had a hell of a time. You know me, I just come out with the camera and just want to take pictures all night. I don't even know how to go nowhere without my camera now and just want to do shit with the camera and all that shit. So I know, you know, it's like that's how I just show my love and appreciation. And you know, like that's just what it is. Cameras capturing the moments. You know,
my
shit
man
be just be like, it'd be hard for me to even like do shit. It'd just be crazy for me now. I'd just be like, damn, I'm bring my camera. Yeah, I'm bring my camera. Party with the camera. Like that's why.
And what's so real about that though, he came in the clutch. Because it wasn't the cameraman in there, so you know you're always thinking 2 steps ahead of the next cameraman, because it's not about, sometimes it's not saying it is about $1, but sometimes it's not about $1, it's about networking and, you know, he might have got introduced to some people that want him to take pictures next time for cash and stuff like that. So you just meet people when you out in the party field, or even if you out downtown just taking flicks. You might just be taking flicks of the sky. Somebody like, can you take a picture of me and my wife? I'll give you 20 cash.
That's a fact. It go a long way. Man. It go a long way. It go a hell of a way. But like you said, it don't even be about the bread. Sometimes it just be about.
Last night it was love though.
That's a fact. I'm like, it's deep.
Last night it was love.
We going out. I'm like, we going out.
It was straight love. It was straight love.
There's been so much going on. We got to go out.
I think I might have pulled about 20 niggas aside and told them I love them last night. Real
it was wild love. It was just a love event.
It was a lot of love last night.
That's all it was.
Like for real, B.
And I ain't gonna lie, even like you said, being in that spot, I was just like, this is a good spot. This is a good, nice little spot. Word. I ain't never. I've been in there one other time, but when I was in there, it wasn't like that. So that's why I just was like, oh,
I was kind of like telling somebody like, yo, you know, the last time I've been in the joint, we was in like Dave East album release party, you know, kind of when we were rich, and we was in there, and it was a cool vibe. So when they said the party was gonna be there, I'm like, yo, I've been up there before, I seen the area before, so I kind of knew how the layout was. So I kind of knew it was more like a little laid back layout though, kind of grown and sexy, but still a little bit, you know, where
I get you.
All age, you know what I'm saying? All ages from 25 to 36 can blend in and
older.
Right.
That's a fact. If you're grown, you definitely have a good vibe.
It was a nice little vibe in there last night. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it definitely was. I just wish I wasn't so tired.
Right now I'm drained.
What? I was that's why it fucked me up, because I was like, I just worked. I just kept thinking like, yo, I was at work today. I was like, I went to work, then I drove out here, and I'm like, I'm at a party, and I'm in the spot right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm cooling. That's why I'm just like, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, it was just all love. Like I just kept thinking like, yeah, all love, me with my brothers. You don't get all these moments, especially, you know, we don't always go out. Especially like me, I don't go out a lot. So it's like when I get to go out with my brothers, it's like, yeah, I gotta take the moment. I gotta capture the moment.
That's
what
the thing.
Was the biggest thing.
I think
for
that
me.
was the same
like,
thing with me last night.
Like, yeah, that's a fact. It's like,
because to tell the truth, I ain't really wanted to do nothing.
Yeah, because of what's going on. I remember we
Right.
had that conversation. In fact,
I was drained
remember
all
that's a
week
fact.
because of
That shit is
Ella.
yeah, all
And
that.
I was just drained out, you know. So I just didn't really want to do nothing, but something in me was just like, yo, bro, we gotta go out.
Gotta go out.
We gotta go out. Even
I'm
though,
happy
you
you
know,
made
we
that decision.
sad about Ella, yo, we got to go have a little fun and, you know, up our spirits and, you know what I'm saying? Because we getting prepared for something next week. So let's get a little bit out. Plus, you know, I try to tell him, like, I told him, like, yo, you coming to party with me. So that's why I was, like, tough. But I also told everybody else that was with me I wanted them to party with me.
Right.
So I couldn't kill
No, I get
what
that.
no, I'm not saying that for Ella, I couldn't kill not making sure everybody that I told out there to come out with me.
That's a fact.
And that's why I say it was a successful night because everybody that I asked to come out with me came out with me last night. You feel me? And once again, I appreciate all y'all. You know, if you're watching this, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. You know, love and support is a valuable thing that some people don't understand. Love sometimes and even people just being there for you, the loved ones that been there for you all your life, that helps your mental, you know, that helps your emotional state. People don't know how to deal with stress. You heard? So when they got loved ones coming out for them or showing them love, some, you know, depression and stress, all that's the same thing. But when you got people in your corner, before you ready to go hang it up or before you ready to go do some things, these is the people that come in your life, and a message from God will come to you from them, and they'll be in your life and telling you, yo, stay strong. You know, I'm with you. There's gonna be people that's gonna shade away from you, you know, or just act like they distance themselves from you. And sometimes people don't understand when they do that to you, that relationship which you might have with a person that distances you from something so small can affect you. And a lot of people try to be fake strong and build this wall up and be like, oh, I don't give a fuck about that person. But in real talk, if you talking about that person,
You care.
you care just a
'cause it's on
tad
your
bit
mind. That's a
because it's
fact.
bothering you, heard?
That's a
And
fact.
anything that's bothering you can stress you. Anything that's bothering you can put you under depression. And some people don't know how to deal with stress and depression in stronger ways than other people know how to.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Some people break down. In my case, I was a little stronger, but I wasn't even more stronger. I had strong people around me, you feel me? Like I had strong people around me that been through things too. So for them, you know, having conversation with them people, and this is where people don't understand where I'm at in my life, and I hope that other people could be at the same pace at their life where I'm at. Negativity is all over the world.
All over.
Right? You
That's
could
right,
walk out
yeah.
your door and, you know, you driving to work and the nigga is speeding and curving in front of you, and right there, that made you mad. You heard? And just alter your day. Now, you speed up, you arguing with him. But what has happened is that you got angry because of somebody's negative actions, you heard? But sometimes you gotta be like, yo, let that dickhead go.
That's a fact.
I pray he don't get in an accident. You don't say you want him to, you pray he don't, because he's driving so reckless he could harm the person that he in the car with. But you racing him down, going in road rage could harm both of y'all and other people affecting, because now y'all in road rage, you go try to cut him off, he could crash. Now a bunch of people injured. So you gotta know how to alleviate negativity in your life. You heard? You gotta learn how to alleviate the stress. You gotta learn how to alleviate being depressed. You know, it's hard to do that, but it's easier to do it when you got people in your corner that's saying, yo, bro, I know who you are.
That's a fact. You're not alone.
You're not alone, bro.
That's a fact. That's why I reach out so hard. Like, that's why I go, like, that's the whole purpose of this whole production company. That's why I push positivity, because it's like, I know how we was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know we come from argument with you, elevator ride.
Right.
Not properly understanding how to express our emotions, express our aggression.
And you know
what
why?
I'm saying? And then
I'm sorry, but pinpoint why we did elevator rides. Because an elevator ride, right?
Right.
The streets on what happened.
Right. Like
It's you and that person and the person is able to break that
Having
fight
all-
up.
right.
You heard? After it's enough. Right? But guess what? Everybody outside didn't see that fight.
That's a fact.
So nobody's prideful.
That's a
Nobody
fact.
want to get a gun because they lost or nothing.
That's a fact.
Nah, after the elevator fights, what we did, came back downstairs,
That's it.
gave each other 5, went right
That's
back
a fact.
to each other.
It was a one-on-one amongst your brother. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Not I'm about to embarrass you in front of this crowd of people.
Right.
And now other emotions linger because now that person feels embarrassed whether they won or lost. Whether you won or lost in this elevator ride, it was between you and your brother. You get what I'm saying? So, but it still wasn't a positive way. Like, we wasn't having conversations to tell a person, like, yo, you just blew mine. It was more so you bitching. It was more so you get your shit together in other ways, in other forms that just had to,
Hey, yo,
we
you
grew up
know-
in an urban, like, we grew up, like, it's different
Yo, real
forms
talk, yo.
of,
You know, the only thing a nigga want to do, you heard, if he your man and he want to fight you in front of a bunch of niggas, you
is
hear me?
embarrass you.
He want to embarrass
Embarrass
you.
you.
Not only do he want to embarrass you, he want the attention of the people outside.
That's a fact.
He want niggas to know who this and this and that. You
And
heard?
and
Yo,
that
let me
go-
tell you
I
something
feel
about
like
niggas
that's a
that want to
whole
know
form
who they
of,
this
like,
and this and that. Eventually, other tough niggas know who this and this and this and that
the
too.
consequence, it's consequence to that. That's like that.
You hear
That go
me?
to that, like, you live by the gun. You know how they be like, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, and certain
Come on, bro.
principles or things of that magnitude. Like,
You gotta be discreet with anything you do.
that's a fact. But yeah, I feel like it's just like that's the whole purpose of this whole podcast is just to have conversations to help other people change their form of thinking. From talking about whether it's religion or fashion,
Right.
conversations happen and it'll change somebody's form of thinking. Versus thinking you gotta go, you have to live a certain way, you have to
Right.
be a certain way, and that's
Dress
not
a certain
dress
way.
a certain way, like,
Let's put that in
or think
perspective. You heard?
because you dress this way or look that way, somebody feels this way about you. Like, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Or because you look that way or whatever, or however, this is how you supposed to act or maneuver, or this is how that person acts or maneuver. Like, no.
Right,
Like,
right.
that's not the case. If anybody know me, I always been not so much religious, but I've been a spiritual individual. I always believe that certain things happen for a reason, and the things that just can't make sense, you just gotta let go and let God. Like, so, and even like with that, like, as I get older and into my religion and my spirituality, it comes more so down into, like, how should I say, like, I'm older now, so it's
Right.
like it's more accountability and more into it's not my grandmother or my family bringing me into church.
funny
it's more
about you
so
saying
me. Go ahead.
spirituality is like, that's your peace.
Yeah, it's always mind, body, soul.
So you can't let nobody break that.
Exactly.
So you see where you say you at? That's where I'm at. That's where we at.
You're right.
Some people not there in their life.
And you
But once
can't-
they get there, they're gonna understand what we talking about.
Right, and that's why some
'Cause it
conversations
brings
you try to
peace to
have,
your
but
life.
sometimes you got, like, I be having conversations with everybody. So sometimes some conversations, some topics you can't pinpoint on because some people can't even, as much as they want to have that discussion with you, they're not mature enough or at that point in their life where they can even have that
But
conversation.
sometimes you wanna
But you do,
even
because
as a friend.
we care
you-
so
and you know
much.
what's
You
so
want to
fun?
push, so you keep that relationship.
That's
you always
even
keep.
stressful.
I always say you always keep. Me, I'm at the point in life where I keep the door
You
open.
hear that, though?
You know how people close the door? I don't never close the door. The door is
But you
open,
see
but
that,
I'm in
though?
my room. You get what I'm saying?
But guess what though?
The door's always open.
You
Sometimes
see what
know
I
how
was
you
just
walk through a
saying
room?
before you got to that, right?
Mhm.
That's even a friend don't even know me going so hard to help you get to that space or help you see
Yeah,
is low key stressing me out too.
right.
I'm not showing it because I love you though.
Oh, you can check the camera for me?
But you get what I'm saying? It's
It still say running, recording, all that good shit.
it's basically
Number still running?
you as a friend, you don't want to say it's stressing you out because you love a person.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, you know.
Nah, that's a fact.
You be around certain friends
Nah,
and you be like, yo, this
you know.
nigga ain't changed a bit.
That's a fact. But it's like, that's why I say, but you still got
But
to
I'm
control
not
your
talking
energy.
about what they doing in their lifestyle or I'm talking about
But at what point do you say I just gotta worry about
alright,
myself?
We could throw our ages. We could throw our ages in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just turned 36 yesterday. How old are you?
32.
32.
35. OG.
Alright, we all at ages, right? Well, we got to figure it out.
Yeah.
As men, we been
Yeah.
in the age as men.
Yeah.
We got to figure it out. But right now, we in prime time, grown men ages where we gotta have it right.
Right.
No, you gotta have it right.
Right. That's
Niggas
right.
is out here
Especially if
depending
you
on
want to
you.
live
You hear
the
me?
certain type of life you
Right.
want to live.
So it's niggas out here depending on you, right?
Right.
So at this age, yeah, Cash. You know I love you. I had well fun, yo.
Cash. Man.
At this age,
Yo.
you can't be. You don't want to be stressing about telling another 36-year-old man what he need to do.
That's a fact.
Especially when you love him.
But that's why I say, at what point do you decide? Because now, like you said, it's stressful on you. So both, family,
women,
everybody. That go with
family.
everybody. That go
No,
not
I'm not
just so
saying
much.
men.
Men
I'm
in general,
saying
your brother in that go with everybody.
We were just
We
talking in
about the
general
topic
about
of
us men in
in
our
general.
depressed, stressful. And
But-
you know why we was talking men? Because we
referring to, like, each other.
What's going on with the stress, mental health, even with our brother. Just rest in peace, sleep in peace to my brother Darnell Rich, Ella, Killer. You know we love you, but we started with the men and
we was talking about
trying to figure out why we stressing. This is why I'm saying men though, because we are stressing about smallest shit in the world. You right? When at the same time we got people in our lives, right, that come, right, and try to give us this love and mental health, but sometimes we push them people away,
right,
and we still keep going to the other shit. But right now, in this age limit, we at a point we can't do it no more.
Right. That's a fact.
So when do you find out where? And this is a question for the podcast. This is a question for the world. This is a question for women. This is a question for men, grown men, right? Mm-hmm. When do you say and look at a friend or a family member and say, there's nothing more I could say, there's nothing more I could do. I gotta wash my hands with that.
Where is that draw? Where is that?
When do you draw that line? You know why you can't never
line?
draw that line? Because of love.
Now I'm into that from my perspective.
And that's how it starts to stress you and depress you.
Right.
You can have a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we can have a kid. Let's talk kids in perspective, right? Fuck about grown-ups, right? You can have a son.
Hold on 1 second. No, I'm just make sure.
Double call over there? Double call?
She about to move. Well, I don't know.
Hey, what's up, bro?
That's like this, right? Boom.
I ain't even see the camera.
Nah, I moved it. You got money.
Yo, what's up?
Sue money.
So look, that's like this, right?
Yeah.
Cool grinning. What's up, team? Right. Cool grinning, right?
Yeah.
You can have a mother, right, that went through everything in life. You heard? Grinning, right? So they want the best for their kid. You know what I'm saying? Cool grinning. Catholic school.
But I feel like, wait, let me answer. No, wait. Let me give you my perspective.
I'm gonna give you something though. I'm gonna spin it because you think I'm going into some shit now. Catholic school, this and that. She don't go to college. She thinks, you know what? I see an opportunity to make me some real bread. I'm gonna go strip. Right? A parent is stressed off of that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because you done gave this child all that, this, that.
Yeah, right.
Not knowing though, right? She probably tired of you working so hard.
Okay, right.
Listen, she probably tired of that mother working so hard. Yeah, some bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, some bad shit. To anybody in the world. But people life paying out how it life paying out. Get the bag, 20, 30, 1,000, taking care of mother. Her mother don't want the money because it's stripping money, right? But on the side, paying for herself to go through nursing school.
Oh, you know that for sure.
Right.
Mama Love don't know that. You know why? Because Mama Love trying to control the path of a life when Mama Love didn't even want nobody controlling the path of their life. So now Mama Love is stressing over something that maybe her mother was stressing about.
Right.
You hear me?
Now I get you.
And this is stuff that smart parents, smart people don't stress about, because you got to understand, when you go to wash your hands with somebody, you saying, I'm going to let them be who they want to be.
Right.
I got to love them whether they that or they not. But if loving them whether they that or they not going to stress me out, I got to learn what I got to be like.
Right. But that's why.
You know what I mean?
Right. But see, you touched on a lot of points. All right. One, my perspective with that is that's why I say, like, even down to the whole, if you love somebody and you care for them, it's always a point where, you know, I'm gonna give like it's always a home. You get what I'm saying?
Always gonna love somebody.
Look,
You feel me? Once you love somebody, you always gonna love them,
I'm
bro.
gonna give it an analogy as far as like a home.
It's never
like
gonna
it's
be
a home.
no
You get what I'm
love
saying?
for
It's
the person
always a
you
home.
love.
This is your home. You are your home. You get what I'm saying? Your home is your temple. We gonna start off with the home.
Right.
So in your home, you have family members. Everybody probably get a room, a space, their own space individually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, it's a point where we all come together. You walk through this house, and whatever the case may be, you might go into that person's room. You know what I'm saying? To hear their stories, to hear their problems, to hear their situation.